Good morning, Minecrafters. This is Wednesday, May 29th, 2024. We are only 4 or 5 days away. That's right. From Star Wars, The Acolyte. That's coming June 4th, baby. June 4th. What? Anywho, hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. If you're wondering where my wings are at, I've been messing with TnT the other stream, and I do not want this wings to go bye-bye. So, yeah. So, anywho, hope you guys had a good Monday, a good Tuesday. If you read the tweet, we're going to be working with a clock because the TNT takes about 4 seconds for the fuse to set the TNT off. And so it just ends up laying on the floor instead of next to the tree trunk, blowing that up. So we have to figure out a way to delay the TNT from dropping alongside of the tree until it's ready to explode. So hopefully today we'll solve that problem. And we're going to go over the National Day calendar real quick. So let's see, today is Wednesday, May 29th, 2024. That's a tongue twister. And let me see if I can open this up real quick. And this is National 529 Day, which is a savings account plan for your bank. I'm not too keen on that. I don't know much about that because I guess I don't save too much. But it was founded in 2021 by National Day Calendar and College Savings Foundation, CSFF or CSF. And it says it reminds families and friends that it's never been easier to help save for a child's future by contributing to a 529 savings plan. I've never heard of that plan before, so that's new on me. It's also National Flip Flop Day, National Coq au Vin Day, which is a French chicken dish with a lot of wine. That's what the vin, V-I-N, is. National Paperclip Day, and National Senior Health and Fitness Day, which is for me, which is the last Wednesday in May. So, folks, that's your National Day calendar. Enjoy your senior health while saving your paper clips and eating your coq au vin while wearing your flip-flops and saving for your child's future with 529 savings plan. Folks, that's your National Day calendar, Wednesday, May 29th, 2024. We are now live. We are moving on. Checking audio. There we go. And folks, here we go. So I hope you had a good Monday. I hope a good Tuesday. What else is happening? I went over the different the clock I was thinking about. Let's check in on these guys too. The clock I was thinking about, I saw on Ethos Lab, and he made this clock for his azalea tree farm, and it was a combination of droppers and comparators. Wow, look, he's on the bed. How did he get up there? And it's pretty. So instead of using like a hopper where you would have stackable items going from one hopper to the other, he used a dropper with like non-stackable items, which I assume takes a little longer, but he used a combination of that with items that are stackable. So for every stack, one of the non-stackable items would be dropped. So that way it's kind of like a clock. So for so many items you get like one tick, and then so many items the second tick, so many items a third tick. And that's what we kind of need for this TNT dropper, because when the TNT is lit, it takes about 4 to 5 seconds for it to actually explode. And I guess I must have forgot that when I first built this whole idea of blowing up the tree after the tree is grown. But yeah, it's an issue. So what I need to do, so we have actually two options. I can either A, set up this clock where it's connected to a piston, or I can actually send the TNT down using like a water channel. So it would go down kind of like this minecart. It would go down a channel. If you ever seen ball bearings go down a chute or whatever, I can delay it from dropping by going down this chute horizontally. and then releasing it when it's just about to explode. So about for 4 seconds I can have it travel down this chute. So that's two options. I'm going to first try the dropper idea, but I should have did this before I came on stream and I didn't. I can use the dispenser idea, or I can actually do the hopper clock, which is basically two redstone blocks and comparators that allow items to go from one hopper to the other. But the other problem is too, I'm in a confined space up here. This is the top of the wall that the trees get sent through. When it passes that observer, thank you. When it passes by the observer, a signal gets thrown here, which releases the TNT, and the TNT is up here. One second. Okay. Interesting. Wait a minute. Huh. I guess this... Wait a minute. Yeah, this... Okay. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, I set up this piston just to check to see if I could do it. The TNT drops down this chute right here. It flows and comes down, and it's supposed to fall alongside of the wood and then blow up. But it goes straight to the floor and then blows up. So I have this piston with a block that holds it for about 3 seconds, and it doesn't drop it yet. So I need to set up the clock so that it would retract the piston in 3 seconds. And when I was experimenting with this thing, I blew up the way I was coming up here to begin with. Now I gotta figure out the circuitry I use. So right here, this dispenser has the TNT, and I have redstone coming from that observer down below. Now the thing of it is, okay, so the redstone comes here. Oh boy, I really messed this up. I think I used glass to come up. So the other idea I had too is, if this is the chute that the TNT comes out, I can make a channel that goes across that way. It would carry the TNT over, drop it down again, and come back, and then fall down. And if it takes a couple of seconds, it could work, which makes it much simpler. Or I can use just this piston and hold it for 3 seconds. I'm gonna try keep going with the dispenser idea. So I guess I would have to set the clock up here somehow. I don't have to. I mean, you could actually set it down below and have it done that way. But let me see what I can do here. Don't have to make some sort of floor. What I'd like to do is somehow reconnect that circuit that I originally had set up for this dispenser up here. Was it this way? No. It's right here. So I guess I'm gonna have to get that glass and all that good stuff back again. Let me check the audio. Test. Alright, sounds good. Gonna need some shut-eye in a second here. So what I'm thinking is, um, when this is a charge goes up this column, it will activate this piston. So in order for this piston to be out, I would have to have a charge going through it. So like that. And then this is a sticky piston, so I would need something attached to it, right? So the TT is going to come down right there. I'm going to have to put something in front of it too. I should encase it in obsidian. So the dropper would have to be attached to it somehow over here, and the dispenser. So I'm going to have to go get a dropper and dispenser. Careful here. Can I go down here? Yes. No. Alright. Interesting. Cover this back up, I guess. There we go. So I'm going to have to get a dropper and dispenser. I don't really need a dispenser, so to speak. I just need a dropper, I guess. 2 droppers. But like I said, I haven't done this in a while, so I kind of don't really remember how to do this. But the idea is, one is the non-stackable, and the other one is the stackable. And I think I'm going to have to make droppers and dispensers because I don't have any. Alright guys, I'm trying to figure this out, how this circuit's going to work. So basically, when the tree trunk enters this room here, it sets off a charge, a redstone charge up here, which should cause this to go out, and then start this timer. What I need to figure out is how to how to actually do this. So okay, so it's in here. So if it should be, oh, right, okay, so it's sitting in here. When this turns off, then it should return back up here. Interesting. That's weird. Why is this? Right. Right. I know. It's like, why do you have the observer then, right? I think that's supposed to be the clock itself, is the observer. I should have went with the easier option of just using the water channel, but I'm curious to get this to work, because this would be a good system to have outside of the what's called the etho clock, which is a hopper clock. Hopper clock, you use two pistons with the two redstone blocks, and they lock and unlock hoppers, and that would be your clock, so the items go from one hopper to the other. This is kind of the same idea, but you're not using all that. It's more compact. I just haven't really worked with this before. Okay, so, right. So, here, because that's going to be turned on when the item, when this turns off. And I should send that signal right back into that. I need to do is turn this off. So what I should do, because when that observer down below goes off, what the heck was that click for? When that observer down below goes off, this is going to turn the redstone on and off. And so what I should do is have it off, and it have like a this is going to be tricky. Because what I wanted to do is always have this out. So I should send a signal from here, because there is technically there's, alright, if I take this, put this in here, now that's charged technically. I need my redstone. Alright, set it out here like this. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Well, I guess that's okay in a way, because it's going to turn off. So if I send this out here like this, right? This signal actually, I can send it here like that. Right, that'll turn it. Actually, oops. Turn it this way. Yeah, but that's going to turn this on and off too when that blips. It should be okay though, because it's only for a split second. And then this thing is charged anyway. But I do need to send. Oh, I am so confused. Okay, this is out. That's what I wanted to happen. It's going to fall down. It's going to sit on top of this thing. Then I need the items to be released from this hopper into here. And as it does, it should let me see. If I take this off, let's see what happens. Put these in here. That's going to stay charged. So all the items come down. And I needed to keep on going over to here and then up and then refilling. If I put another comparator over here, that I think I got the comparators wrong. It should be over here and not there. Nice. Jeez. I only had one block for the floor, and I got a beacon here, so when I use my pick, it's really, instead of hitting just one block, it's hitting like two at a time. That's why I got my Totem of Undying. Comes in awfully handy. Let me check the audio. Oh, Starshine's here. Starshine says, "Hi, sorry I'm late again. How are you doing?" I'm doing good, Starshine. Let me check the audio. Testing. Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you for stopping by, Starshine. I was a little late this morning too, so don't feel bad. I'm trying to get this piston working using a clock. And the type of clock I'm using, it's using a dropper, like two droppers, items going from one dropper to the other, and that forms the clock. Let me get another totem before something else happens. Let me see here. So what I was doing, Starshine, I'll show you, is kind of based on Ethos Lab auto azalea farm build. If you check out that video from I don't know if it was a year or two ago, he used two, well, I think he used a dropper and a dispenser. I'm just using two droppers. And basically the idea, before I fall through again, the basic idea is you're sending items through the droppers and then having an observer blink on and off, and that would be your like timer, your clock. And I think I had it backwards, so what I need to do is put it here and put the comparator here. And the reason why I'm having trouble, because I'd never really worked with this before, and I tried it a long time ago once and I haven't gone back to it. I didn't really have a need to. Now I do. Okay. Guess I go, let me get out my scaffolding. Safer that way. And then you take the observer, have it face down like that, and when the items pass through, it's going to eventually, the observer is keeping an eye on the comparator, so when this empties, it'll blink. And then you have, I'm trying to remember how I do this. You have a redstone torch underneath of it. I guess I can go it this way, like that. And then you send your redstone out. Oops. Here. Then your repeater, I guess, goes in that way. Don't really need a repeater. I can just use the redstone dust actually. And I could probably put a comparator here. I'm just curious. Let me see if that's empty. If I put stuff in here, then I think I gotta put, let me get this stuff out. I guess there's stuff already in it, so it's not turning off. Wait a minute, that'll make sense. What the heck? Oh, because it's going straight in. It's going the other. I have the hopper turned around the wrong way. Yeah. Before I was feeding it through here. See, now I'm really confused. Man, what in God's name? How did I have this? Maybe I have the hoppers wrong? Yeah. Let's see. Alright, so I put the items in here. They're fed through here. The dropper sends it across to this one, which then sends it up here and goes across. Goes in here. So I have to send the stuff through here. There's a redstone torch underneath preventing it from going through. These are coming down. Right. I think I need an observer, like two observers facing each other to send this stuff through. Let me go get another observer. So I think if I send the redstone charge over here to turn this off, it'll start the clock. it's getting sucked back into this hopper. Okay, so that's all 35. Once it does that, all of that should go back up top, and then this should be turned back on here. And it's turned off. So okay, so in order for this to start working, I have to turn that off. But what's going to happen is when this is triggered, it's only going to be like a blink. So it's not going to let a lot of stuff pass through. So what I should do is, when that blinks, I should somehow have a redstone torch that turns this observer off, and then when it blinks on again, it turns the redstone torch off and this starts ticking again. Does that, see how I'm saying it's getting really complicated? Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so there's nothing in it right now. I turn this off. The items come down. Starts the observer clock. Actually, this has to shut off, allowing the stuff to come down. Once the stuff is down, then this has to be turned on to send it through, and this has to be done in a span of about 4 seconds. I should really bring my bed up here. Sorry about that. I thought I'd muted the mic. Give me a second. So again, when a block of wood passes by this observer, it's going to turn off that redstone torch, which sends like a blink, a quick on and off, which will then cause this to retract and put back out. And I need a clock to start, so I need to turn this off. And the only way I think I can do that, if I send a redstone charge, but it's only a blink. to hold until all the items go through. Do I have a redstone torch on me? Yeah, I do. Alright. But I need another. Yeah, I got a repeater. Alright, so put this here like that. This here like this. Great. Okay. I remember watching the video last night of them doing this, and somehow you can cause this by doing that, because this is technically has an item in it, so it causes this to go off and on. But if I take this away, it stops. If I take this away, I think it stops too. Yep. I think that's how Etha's clock worked. See, then he had another one that, man, it'd be simpler just to make just to make a hopper clock. Because I think there's 37. There's 37 pieces of stone I have. Let me see. Or maybe it's just 35. Yep, so it's just 35. Yeah, I'm going to go with the hopper clock. So let's. It's not that technical. It's very simple. I'm going to have to review these clock dropper clock idea again. Let me go get rid of this extra stuff real quick. So a hopper clock is real simple. It's just it's kind of bulky, but it's simple. It's just hoppers, pistons, observers. I'll show you in a second here. Just give me 1 second. I should just take this thing. Well, the logic's simpler. It still has a lot of, not too much gear, but it still has gear. Alright, trying to remember how this thing goes. I just get this and this. So you have 2 hoppers in the center facing each other. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. And I think it's trying to remember the piston setup. I think it's not sticky pistons, it's regular pistons. You're pushing a redstone block across. There's comparators on each side. I think that's how it goes. And then get this torch out of the way. I need to get regular pistons. Gotta get some more stone and cobblestone. Alright guys, give me about 10 minutes or so and I'll be right back. I'll go up top so this way you guys can see outside a little bit better. Alright guys, be back in about 10. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let me check the audio. Testing. Okay. So I was I was helping my roommate with the groceries. So um, okay. So I was thinking about it, and the idea that I was doing with the clock, I don't think it's going to work, because as each tree trunk goes past that observer, it's going to it's going to be rapid. So I look at that. Nice. That's what I was hoping, that if I stay close enough, a lot of these mobs were going to be coming down here, so it's like an AFK farm. I have to set up like a trident killer here. It's going to work eventually. Anyhow, so how I'm going to do this is, if you heard earlier, I was mentioning using like a water channel, and that would delay the TNT until it's ready to explode. Because the issue with the TNT, if you didn't hear earlier, is that the fuse is 4 seconds long. So after the TNT is actually ignited, it takes approximately 4 seconds for it to explode, and that's not good, because after I shoot it out, the dispenser goes right to the floor without exploding. So what I can do is make like this channel of water that the TNT will fall into. It'll go out horizontally and then back to an opening, then drop down. Or, you know, I could just keep going higher up with the dispenser, but I think this will be better. So I'm going to have to pick up everything I'm going to have to pick up all that stuff I put down up there. Set up like a water channel, so I'm going to need, I think, ice and some signs. Can I get in over here? Yeah. I think the clock would work. It's just it's going to be too complicated, because, like I said, every time a tree trunk goes by, it's going to turn this off and on, and then it's going to reset the clock, and it's ridiculous. It's not going to work the way I want it to. So this channel idea was the other idea I had. It's much simpler. You just make just like there's a channel of water up here. I don't know if you can see it. Let me pull this back. I have to get rid of that too anyway. But right up here, next to the dispenser, is like a 2-block channel. The water flows down here. Well, if I make a channel out that way, have it drop down and come back, and make another hole like right here, and then go down, it should have enough time then to explode next to that wood right there. So I'm going to have to pick up all of this goodies right here. I think I feel comfortable with the floor right there. Let me get my nice shulker out. Put all the stuff in there for now. Sorry for the clicking. Let me mute this real quick. So the idea would be, I guess, let me see here. A platform coming out this way. Going to have to get another bucket of water, and then we'll try it out. So I just need a sign to stop that from flowing out like that. Now I just gotta get the TNT and give it a whirl. If it's not, if the TNT still goes to the floor, I have to make the channel longer. That's the only thing. So you'll see what I'm talking about when I get up here. What I should do is like test it out. But where's the fun in that? Now let's just see how it goes. I hope it didn't get stuck up there. Looks like the blast came from up here. I don't see anything broken. I really need to set that other stuff up with glass so I can see the thing traveling down. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe if I knock this out here like this. Oops. I wonder if it knocked the sign out down below. No? Oh, let me see. I can't tell. It's on the other side of that tree trunk. No? There's no water coming down, so that's a good sign. Let me just check something though. Right, okay. But the thing of it is, it should be pushed out. So what I should do, then it's flowing this way. That should work. I'm curious why this water is over here though. Oh, because there's, okay. Right? I got one more piece of TNT left to try this out. Let's put that bed down real quick. Cross your fingers. What I should do is set it off further down. Yeah. Let's grab some shut-eye, get some more TNT, and try setting it off from down here than up there so I can actually see what's going on. I might try to set this up with glass so I can see it too. The other question I got, I was going to say I got another bucket of. Where am I getting this bucket of water from? Let me put it like here or something. Well, actually, I can put it on the bottom area of the timber because that's where I wanted to do it anyway. I put it out here for now. There we go. Okay. Gotta get more TNT anyway, but I should actually have the ingredients for the TNT here, so I don't really have to go up top. I got the extra yesterday. Alright, pick this up. I'm gonna put glass in here so I can see this thing doing its thing. Like that. And then like that. Don't really need, do I need this up here? I don't think so. For now anyway. And then do the same thing for here so I can see it. That's fine. Might break this glass, but oh wow. Right? Let's put the water back. Go. Let's go make some TNT. Need gunpowder and sand. There's the sand. I used all the gunpowder. Great. Alright, let's go get some gunpowder. I'm going to be on for a little bit more, guys, just to see if this will work, and then I'm going to have to call it a stream. I got to get back out doing my Ubering. I would love to hang out as long as possible, but I got to pay my bills, so hope you guys had a good past weekend there. It was Memorial Day weekend for the folks here in the States. A lot of partying, a lot of celebration. Back in the day, Star Wars used to come out. Back in the 80s, it would come out during the Memorial Day weekend. Now they have Star Wars coming out around Christmas time. Back in the day, like in the 80s, the summer, you always had the biggest like blockbuster movies coming out on in the summer, like right after Memorial Day. So it was a big time for the kids in the States, because when after Memorial Day you were guaranteed, like just like now June 4th, the Acolyte's coming out. That's how it used to be back in the 80s when Memorial Day weekend came. That really marked the beginning of the movies, all the different blockbuster movies coming out for the summer. You get out of the heat, go into the air conditioning in the movie theater. It was awesome. It's kind of like that now, but I guess when you're younger it's different. As you get older, you gain enough experience, you get kind of used to it and stuff. So but it still brings back memories though. I was watching Stranger Things. I'm telling you, man, because it takes place in the 80s, and the different little cues they have in the TV show from the 80s and stuff brings back a lot of memories and stuff. It was kind of neat. I do want to catch them on I don't want to say mistakes, but or maybe it was intentional. I don't know. But they had one song from the '80s, and the season 1 of Stranger Things takes place in 1983, I think. And um, they played a song that was in '80 during that season that was from '87. So I don't know if that was intentional or a slip up or someone didn't know, but for the most part, it's pretty cool. It does make you feel like you're in the '80s. It's pretty cool. I guess I'm running out of gunpowder. I'm going to have to start grinding for more gunpowder. What I can set up here too is a trident killer, so that way when the mobs, I just hang out here and fish, and when the mobs come down, they get grinded up in the trident killer for their drops. Or I can go over to the witch farm too, which witches usually give out gunpowder as well. Or I should say drop. But this should have enough that I can get a couple of pieces of TNT to see if it actually works. But I think this is more viable of a clock versus what I had in mind, because like I said, every time a tree trunk goes past that observer, it's going to trigger that redstone to go on and off. So it's going to be constant. It's not going to be like a gap of 4 seconds. It's always going to be going on and off. So I think this idea with the water is a better idea, but it's going to be it's going to be a constant flow of TNT though, being dispensed. But that's kind of good. So that was the 2 ideas I was considering for this auto tree farm. Was either the piston holding the TNT back, or using this water idea, this water channel. Oh, I needed to make TNT, didn't I? Shoot. I need sand. Oh, I got the sand. Alright. Yeah, I guess 10's gonna do it. Let's put this extra stuff back in here. I don't need that slime. Let's go with that. We'll just, that's gonna be the problem though, is what I could, well, if I pop this out, this will turn it off from up top. That way it won't trigger the dispenser once I put the TNT in. And then I'll just do it from down here so I can observe it. Okay. It's funny, I can hear the villagers up above. Alright, put the redstone back. Sorry for the clicking. Alright. And should I go from over here down? Can I reach it? No, it's going to be kind of far. No, it's right there. Here we go. Wait a minute. Oy vey. Wait a minute. Oh, shoot. Darn it. There it goes. Yeah, still. I guess because it's in the water, it didn't cause that much damage. So I shorten it up by 1 more block. It should work. So what I do is I pop out that block. actually, let's see. Yeah, it's going to go back that way. I don't need it to do that. Well, if I put a sign here, then have water come out from this side and push it out, I need another sign. Wow, isn't that weird? I used all three signs. Alright, let's see here. Where is my... Okay, my bed's here. Gonna need that water from down here. So I don't know if you guys can pick up what I'm doing there. So the reason why I'm shortening the distance, so that way it'll explode where it's supposed to instead of further out. I forgot too, because of the distance too that we're falling, it's also considered a second or a tick. So if I put that here like that, and then well, I don't need to do all that. I can just put the water here like that. Oops, nice. And I just lost my water. Excellent. Perfect. Excellent. Yeah, that's rocking and rolling, buddy. That's rocking and roll right there. Alright, let's go get another thing of water. I am really confused. Maybe she just dropped from there. I think that did it. Let's try stacking that wood again. My question is, where the heck's all the wood if it exploded? Let me just check something real quick. Because of the obsidian, it's hard to see. Okay, so it's going to be dropping straight through there. Come along there. Wait a minute. Right here. It's coming along this way. Right along here. Darn it. Knew that was going to happen. Let's see if I can fill this up with the obsidian. There we go. Knock this out for now. Alright. So it's going to come right down this area right here, the bomb, or the bomb, the TNT. So let me grab some more wood, and we're going to call it a stream. It should work because I don't see any pieces of trunk laying on the floor there. Okay, so it's going to come alongside here. Let's try putting it here, that, and then it's got to go a little higher. Put this here. Yeah, of course. Let me get the torch so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Alright. So the top. Wow. This should be about the top right here. Okay. See if I can skip across. Nope. What I should do is throw the water down here. Let's see. There we go. So if there's anything that drops, it'll fall in that water. Are we having fun yet? That's the question. That is the question. Let me check the audio. Yep. Alright, and okay. Let me turn this off real quick. So that way it doesn't activate the TNT when I put it in. Alright. I do that every single time, don't I? Alright, I'm gonna pop. There we go. Looks like it went right to the floor. Although it did knock out the bottom, most of the bottom area. like it to knock out more than that. There was a few here. Actually, let me see here. Yeah, that's the top right there. It's only going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only going to be like about 5 high. Yeah, I guess that's not bad. What I could do as well is if this gets pushed over there and stops, then I could set up another TNT to explode higher up to knock out that bunch that's over here. But you know what? Let's put some TNT in here. I gotta rehook up these pistons. Get rid of this. Alright, this is gonna need let me see here. Are these sticky pistons? No. It needs to be a regular piston. I gotta fix these circuits. Let me get rid of this extra stuff I have. I don't need this. I had this when I thought I was gonna make a clock for the pistons and stuff, but don't need that. Uh-oh. Okay, shoot. Pop that out. Pop that out. Pop that out. Guess I can put... Oh yeah, the restored torch went there, right? Will you vey? I think that's how it went. I'm gonna put a piston in these gaps here. Gotta pick up that piston before it despawns. There we go. There we go. Now it's all together. Gotta figure out how to act. Let me see. Am I missing redstone? Okay, those are activated. That comes up here like that. Why isn't this? There we go. Now these are all activated. the observer should face out this way, so when it passes by, it's going to activate the observer. I think this needs a, well, let's see. No. Put block. Piece of redstone. Yep. It just didn't activate the top ones though. That's the problem. It might be because of that other redstone torch up above here. But that's not touching anything. Yeah, it all worked. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Throw some TNT in here. Never a good phrase to say. Disconnect that just in case. And pop that out. Let me see. One. Yeah, let's put 3 in here. Let's see what happens. That's going to activate one. When I throw that redstone on back down there, it's going to activate that. It's going to be okay. I don't think I had any. I don't think I restacked it. So let's see. Nah, we're good. All right, let's go get some saplings and try this out. Should work. It's already set up for oak, and I should have bone meal already there. Should be plenty of, yep, and that should be down. Yep, and here we go. I know I normally collect these leaves, but I'm in a little bit of a rush. Now, if we're doing this right, it shouldn't stop. It should keep going. Because it's being pushed into that TNT room, I guess you call it. Oh no. Sometimes if the, oh no. Okay, let's just hope that's just temporary. There we go. Nope. Shoot. Let's see what's causing the blockage. Need a little Pepto-Bismol here. Might be this thing, because it's hitting that. So I guess I'm going to have to keep it open, I guess, somehow. I'm wondering if it blew up anything. Probably needs to get stuff sent through. Oh, that's exactly what's happening. It doesn't pass because so I have to put a torch up against this thing. Oh no. Lovely. Uh-oh. I'm hearing that dispenser clicking off. What's going on with that? Am I missing something here? Ay, ay, ay. Trying to figure out where all those ladders went too on top of it. I honestly heard that dispenser clicking. It was my imagination. Who knows? Alright. No, I'm hearing something clicking. What is that? Oh, it's the one down here, I think. No. Well, anyhow, I need a redstone torch. Let me check the audio. I gotta get out of here soon. I have no idea what's clicking. Alright, so if I take this out here, oh boy. I thought that would have turned that off. Can't see if that's turned. Yeah, if that was turned off, that would have. Well, if I put redstone on top, maybe. There we go. Yeah, it works. Alright, let's try it again. Let's make sure I got TnT. It should work because the TnT doesn't go off unless this observer goes off down here, so it should be TnT still in the dispenser. Yep. Alright. If you're wondering how I did that, I looked from the face of it and clicked the side. Alright, let's continue creating trees, and that should all link together here. Get my bed out. Again, reason why I'm worried about going to bed is I have villagers up top, and if I don't have that place really well lit, mobs are going to spawn in there and get rid of my newly found villagers. Oh, I gotta fix that. Darn it. Okay. It might be because of the timing. Let's take a look. Or that stone. That stone could have caused that too. That block. Alright. Let's try this again. If not, we'll just pick this up again on Friday. There we go. Uh-oh. Anytime anything sticks on the side here, that means something's preventing it from going through. Might have to worry about the timing on this on Friday. That was one of my fears, was that after I get the clock working, that I have to reset this link. Let's see if there's anything. Well, there's wood there. Alright, there's wood there. It's pushed. Maybe because of the scaffolding, maybe? I doubt it, but let's just try just in case. See if anything exploded. Nope. Alright. This is the last try, guys. I gotta go after this. Let me see what time it is. Oh man, it's already 1:30, for crying out loud. It's 1:30 Eastern time on the United States. Boy, I usually try to get out of here by 1:30. No, I'm gonna have to work on this timing. All right, guys, let's go up top and find you guys a raid, and we'll pick this up again on Friday. I just have to tweak my timing on this thing somehow, some way. Alright. On my bed, yep. I can't wait to fix this thing. This is ridiculous. It was conventional at the time when I built this thing. Now it's a pain in the proverbial tushy. Holy free holies, man. Yeah, I think it's just the timing of that observer. I just have to fix that. That shouldn't be a problem. You know what? I'm going to leave it off here. Well, let's check in on the let's check in on our fellows over here. Make sure these guys are okay, because we were down there for a while. It should be, these two guys should be in here. Should be two. Yep. And then I should have my clerk. Oop. Free leads. I love it. We should have clerics over here. Then we know nobody got hurt. Yeah, I see guys walking around. Looks like it's all good. Yep, everybody's fine. Okay. Take off my helmet. And see if I can get a good view of this. There we go. Alright guys, I'll find you a raid. Forzen's playing League of Legends. Be in there in a few seconds. And then again, we'll pick this up on Friday. What is going on? Hold on. Oh. Wait a minute, now I'm confused. Alright, Starshine. Starshine's saying okay. She's taking off, and I will see you Friday. Starshine, have a good Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah, this thing is not going, it's not rating. Hold on. Let's try this again. Here we go. Guys, have a good week. See you Friday.